Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here for another fragrance review, and today we're going to talk about another Rasasi fragrance from the Qasamat line, and this one is going to be Qasamat Morhaf. Now if you know too much about their line, this one is going to be their rose fragrance. FYI, I love their bottles. They're 65 ml, but the presentation is gorgeous. They have these little tassels. They actually still have the plastic on it, but it's really nice. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. But let's talk about the actual scent. So this is a rose fragrance, and when it opens up, you're gonna get a nice jammy rose, but that kind of settles down into a little bit of a less jammy rose. I feel like a lot of rose fragrances start off a lot more jammy, and then they kind of settle down a little bit. And what happens is, as the fragrance kind of continues to develop, you're gonna get more of the vanilla, sandalwood, so it's a little creamier, and it's got a nice, really nice actually, sweetness to it. So I think the vanilla and the amber kind of come out. In the top, you are going to get a little bit of freshness. It's from the bergamot and other kind of citruses they have in there. A little bit of raspberry. You're not going to get it too defined because the jamminess from the rose is going to kind of overpower that a little bit. But there is a little bit. And then the raspberry is going to start developing a little bit more in the mid and the dry down of this fragrance. But the wearing experience, it does kind of unfold as you're wearing it. And I really like that the jamminess starts toning down more, and you're going to pick up more of the fruitier notes, and then that really nice warm amber and vanilla from this fragrance. You are going to get a little bit of patchouli, and I do get a little bit of powderiness in this fragrance. Not a lot. I don't, typically love a ton of powderiness, but this actually kind of balances out a lot of the other things, and I think it kind of starts balancing out that jamminess. So once that powderiness kind of comes up, the jamminess is going to start, toning down right about that time, at least to my nose. You're probably going to pick up on the musk. Pretty much 99% of Rasasi fragrances are going to have musk in them. So there is a little bit here. It's not a prominent note or anything like that. And I honestly think most of you will pick up the patchouli. It is a really pleasant, kind of almost chocolatey patchouli, but it's really in the background and it's just a touch, but it really adds to this fragrance, which, by the way, as if you can't tell already, I really enjoy this fragrance. I've really been into rose lately, and I love the Qasamat line, so I wanted to try this, and I'm really glad I did, because let's actually just go right into performance. This is a Rasasi fragrance. So on me, I've got an amazing performance. It's pretty similar to Qasamat Rasana in performance. Yeah, you're gonna get really good performance off of it. It smells really good, but you're gonna get really good performance off of it in terms of both longevity and projection. The projection isn't gonna be as, intense as the longevity. Longevity on me, it goes for a really long time and it really sticks to clothing. But you're gonna get an amazing sillage cloud, and what I noticed is I was getting comments where people were telling me that they could smell me in the hallway. They asked me if I was just in the break room, stuff like that. So performance, definitely not a slouch, because I had been in the break room at probably like 5 minutes prior to that comment. But again, it's a Rasasi fragrance, and the Qasamat line, in my experience so far, is definitely up there in the Rasasi fragrances in terms of performance. So if you're worried about performance with this line at all, I don't even go nose blind to this. Like, I can smell this on me the entire time I'm wearing it. And I think I've been able to do it over 10 hours. After that, I change my clothes or take a shower or something like that. So I can smell it on me. I've smelled it on me up to 11 hours before. And the projection, I would say you're probably going to get pretty close to 3 hours of pretty good projection, but the sillage just kind of keeps going from there. Who can wear it? Rasasi fragrances, for the most part, are going to be pretty unisex. This one is definitely unisex, and I think on different skin is going to do different things. However, if you like rose fragrances, I would not hesitate to try this. If you are younger, you may not appreciate this as much. However, if you're younger and you've got a pretty refined nose, you probably will. If you like jammy rose, but you want something that maybe has a little bit more of that vanillic base, this is really the one. That's why I really think anyone can wear it. If you want something really sweet, though, this isn't really sweet. It does have sweetness in it, but it's not super jovial or anything like that. Where can you wear it? I would definitely dress this up. You can wear it during the day. I've worn it at work and it's done really well for me at work. You can even make this a signature scent. I wouldn't go too heavy on the sprays because again, it is a pretty good performer, but this is really made to be dressed up in my personal opinion. Rose fragrances to me are mostly made to be dressed up. And seasons, I would actually do mostly mostly fall and winter. However, if you control your sprays, I think you can get away with spring and maybe summer evenings. And I mean, when it's a little breezy, it is a little bit of a richer fragrance, so I would not wear it in high heat at all. I think that would be a very interesting idea, but not a very good one. So again, colder weather or breezier nights, and if it's just a breezy night but it's not cold, 2 sprays probably get you through the entire evening. Compliments. Compliment getter, huge compliment getter for me. And what I've noticed lately is rose fragrances tend to do really well. I mean, who doesn't like compliments? I've been really enjoying my rose fragrances lately, and more on that later this week, hopefully. But it is a compliment getter, and if you're looking for a rose compliment getter that's kind of rich and has some depth to it, to me, this would be the one to reach for. Guys, these are really well priced. Let's get into that. I got this for $45 at fragrancespot.ca. You could also get it from Intense Oud for $60, and I got a $15 coupon down in the comment section, down in the description down below. So pick your poison, whichever site you prefer to use. You can get this for around the $45 range. And depending on when I drop this video, Fragrance Spot might be having a sale, and if it is, I'll drop it down below as well. If you have any questions about this fragrance, you guys already know, drop it down below. If you have this fragrance or if you've tried this fragrance, drop your experience down below. Make sure to maybe talk a little bit about performance and maybe how the fragrance worked with your skin chemistry, because again, my skin chemistry is going to sweeten everything and make things a little bit feminine. Although, again, this fragrance, in my opinion, very unisex. Let me know how it did on you. People read these comments, so keep them coming. If you like this video, hit that like button. Be subscribed to this channel if you're not already. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!